Welcome back to Threads of Wisdom, where every story weaves a lesson for life. Let's dive into today's journey of insight and inspiration. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the wisdom. Now let's get started. In a quiet village beneath the shadow of a towering mountain, lived a young woman named Liya. She was known for her kindness and willingness to help others, always putting their needs above her own. Yet despite her selflessness, Liya often felt tired, unappreciated, and disconnected from her true self. One day, feeling particularly worn out, Liya decided to visit the wise elder who lived atop the mountain. The elder was known for his deep wisdom and guidance, and she hoped he could help her understand why she felt so drained. After a long climb, Liya reached the elder's simple hut high above the village. She bowed respectfully and asked, "Why do I feel so empty, elder? I give so much of myself to others, yet I feel like I'm losing who I am." The elder looked at her kindly, and after a moment of thought, he handed her a small mirror. "Climb to the top of the mountain," he said, "and look at your reflection in this mirror. Only then will you find the answer." Confused but trusting his wisdom, Liya began the steep ascent to the mountain's peak. The climb was difficult, and the higher she went, the stronger the winds blew, as if testing her resolve. She stumbled often, but each time she picked herself up and continued. At last, Liya reached the summit. Exhausted, she sat down and looked into the mirror the elder had given her. What she saw startled her. Her reflection was blurry, distorted, almost unrecognizable. No matter how hard she tried to focus, she couldn't see herself clearly. Frustrated, she called out, "Elder, what does this mean? I cannot see myself." Just then, the elder appeared beside her, as if summoned by her words. He smiled and said, "When you give too much of yourself away without taking time to care for who you are, you lose sight of your true self. You become like this reflection, blurry and unclear." Liya stared at the mirror in silence, realizing that she had been so focused on others that she had forgotten to respect her own needs, her own boundaries. The elder continued, "Respecting yourself does not mean being selfish. It means understanding that you too deserve care, love, and attention. Only when you honor yourself can you truly give to others without losing who you are." The wind calmed as the elder spoke, and when Liya looked back into the mirror, her reflection was clear, her eyes bright, her face calm. She smiled, for now she understood. Self-respect wasn't about choosing between herself and others. It was about finding balance. The elder placed a hand on her shoulder and said, "Remember, Liya, you are like this mountain, strong and steady, but even mountains need their foundation. You must be that foundation for yourself." Liya nodded, filled with a new sense of peace. She had climbed the mountain seeking wisdom, and in doing so had found not only the answer, but also herself. She returned to the village, no longer feeling lost, for she now understood the importance of respecting her own heart. Respecting yourself is not an act of selfishness, but a recognition of your own worth. In honoring who you are, you create the strength to support others without losing yourself. Remember, the clearest reflection of who you are comes when you respect the person you see in the mirror. Thank you for joining us on this journey of insight and reflection. Remember, every story holds a lesson, and every lesson helps us grow. If today's story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom to weave into your life. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge, stay strong, and never forget the power of your own story. See you in the next chapter.